going to be doing a video on how to remove the runs from the carpet, and this is a mess. This is not a good one. You want to absorb as much as you can before you start doing cleaning. Now, a really good way is to use a popsicle stick to start getting all this junk out of the fibers. If you spray it right now, it's all going to soak in and make a mess. The best way to do this would be to use a shop vac, but I don't really want to spend the time dealing with that now. So you don't want to move it around. That's why what I'm doing is not the best. A shop vac is really the way to go. To spray some stuff on there and suck it up right away. Doing this is kind of stupid because it spreads it and makes it soak in even more. But you can see we've removed a lot. So what I'm going to do right now, so I'm just going to use some Folex. I don't really want it to soak in. That's why using a shop vac again would be the best thing. I just want to soak this, get a little Folex on there, and start trying to soak up as much of the stain as I can. And again, a shop vac would be absolutely perfect for this. You don't want to saturate this too much because, like I said, you don't want it to go into the fibers. You don't want it to go further. So I'm putting very light pressure on the carpet, trying to let the Folex work. Now, if I let the Folex soak in, it would go all the way down. I don't want that to happen. Okay, and when you're dealing with the runs and you're doing home cleaning, the odds of you getting the stain completely out doing it this way are not too good. But I'm going to walk away from this for a minute, let this soak in for about 5 minutes, and then I'll be back. Okay, we're back. She's got a sore belly right now. She's on medication for, she went blind a few months ago, and the medication to help that is causing some of these problems, and she had a little bit of bread this morning, which is causing the runs. So if you look at this right now, I'm just lightly, you could use a drill brush, just use a little hand brush here. I'm trying to agitate it into the fibers of the carpet, trying to break this up. Now the carpet's so ruined. The carpet's just pretty much destroyed from all the urine and poop stains for the last 3 months. But we'll see what we get with this. Now, some people might say don't use a brush, even though that's kind of what the CRB or whatever the heck that thing is. I don't know. Let's see what we get. And this is white, kind of like white beige carpet, so this is a heck of a test. I'm just trying to, yeah, you can see the carpet's kind of, it's all bouncing around right now. It's pretty much destroyed. I knew she was going to do this. I took her out for a walk. She did not want to go. She came right back in the house and went over to the hallway, and I said, she's going to go. She's going to go. And my mom said, no, don't go. I was there with the paper towels ready to catch this. And my mom said, don't go. So I went, well, you just caused a big problem. And that's exactly what happened. I walked away, and she left her mess, and it soaked into the carpet whereas I wanted to be there when it happened, so this one's on my mom, as are most of these. I think this is a rebellion. I think the medication is causing the dog to go, but she's also rebelling against my mom. And I'll just leave that part alone. So, using the paper towel again to soak up what I can. Now I could use a carpet cleaner or an extractor or the shop vac to clean this up, but I think what I have accomplished is, I'm not going to say this, the chemicals in the poop plus the Folex didn't leave a burn stain. That's very possible, but what we can tell is the poop is out. You're seeing a little bit of white over here. That's the foaming. I think that's the foaming and of the Folex, which I'm really trying to get out now, but it doesn't want to come out. This area over here is wet, but this is where we're kind of foamed. So let me get some more paper towels. Wow, I had 2 more. Okay, so let's see if we can kind of soak this up. A lot of pressure. It's sticking to my hand. Okay, so the paper towel is definitely coming out dirty now. So you can see there's definitely dirt on that. So I'm going to follow this up now with one other thing. Okay, it's looking good, but I'm going to spray this with some 6% Salon Care, 6% hydrogen peroxide. Now, I know technically I should be leaving this thing here for hours just to let it break everything down and then let it come up on its own. I know this works on urine. I don't really know what it does for poo, but it's not going to damage the carpet. That's the one good thing. So we'll leave it here for a few minutes. Okay, here we go. Now, it looks really white, but the carpet's also very filthy. And we have the residue of the Folex in there still. So let's see what we get. Now we've got a definite white burn here. The carpet is wet. It might be damaged from all of this cleaning, all the cleaning solution, but I think it's a filthy carpet. When I go that way, it's still very noticeable. See, when I do this, in the area where it wasn't stained, you can see how the carpet starts to get white. So we might have a burn mark, but at least we don't have the poo right now. And we'll come back in about 20 minutes and see what happens. Okay, so what I'm going to do is try to speed this up for the video by using a hairdryer. And that way we can see if the stain that we're looking at is from the carpet being wet or the carpet being bleached out from all the cleaning. Not really bleached out, just the carpet being clean, because this carpet is absolutely filthy. Let the hair dryers on low. this is the area. Yeah, this whole area is still kind of wet. My hand stinks. It's from the filthy carpet. This carpet was professionally cleaned. Did a very poor job about 6 months ago. And they pulled out an enormous amount of dirt after 15 years of it not being cleaned, but it's still very dirty. And I'm not going to clean it until my mother passes. I moved into the house to be a caregiver, and there's just too much to do. Plus dealing with the constant carpet cleaning. My hands were starting to burn, probably from the rug burn. I'm saying probably from the rug burn. I don't think it was from the poo, because that was cleaned up. The hydrogen peroxide, no. But this is the area that I just cleaned up. Still a little wet. But you can see we've got urine stains, urine stains, urine stains. I don't want to lose this spot. There's stains everywhere from the dog being on the medication. So this diarrhea was probably because of bread. She got a little piece of bread this morning and she can't handle it. So this area still a little damp. Okay, let's zoom out so you can see what this just did. You can't really zoom out more because I'm using 4K. That's the area that was just cleaned. Let's go up here a little bit. That's the area that was just cleaned right over here. It's a little bit damp still. Move the fibers around. The fibers are all stuck together because the carpet is just incredible. The carpet's 30 years old and it hasn't been steam cleaned. It was hot water extraction cleaned, but it was not steam cleaned with a truck unit, so the whole thing feels gross. It really should be torn out, but I'll deal with that when she passes. Overall, it's a very good clean. I don't know that hydrogen peroxide, I know hydrogen peroxide is excellent with the urine, and the hydrogen peroxide with the ammonia is excellent with the urine. I don't know if it's good for poop. There's the little lady over there. Hi, you want to say hi to everyone? You want to say hi? Come here. She's all excited because I just cleaned up her mess. And I don't blame her for any of this. My mom blames her for all of this, but I blame her for none of it. So, there she is. Don't be sad. You're okay. I know. And the crazy thing is, like I said, I just took her for a walk. Come here. Okay, you're too close. I just took her for a walk. And we came back in, and I told my mom, I said, this dog is going to... No, don't do that. I said, this dog is going to poop on the carpet. And my mom called her away. And that was the mistake. So, normally it's just a simple poo, very easy to clean up, no stain. But if you have any suggestions, does hydrogen peroxide work? 6% hydrogen peroxide, does that work on poop? Does mixing the hydrogen peroxide and the ammonia, the 10% ammonia, work on poop? I've been using Folex for that right now, but look at that beautiful dog. She went blind about 3 months ago. We got vision back in one eye because of the prednisone, the MRI, and the ophthalmology treatments, and at least she's not living in a dark world now. So these little stains on the carpet, that's the least of my worries. Hey, you want to say goodbye to everyone? Good night. Good night, little lady. I know you need a bath. Oh, I gave her a bath. She needs a haircut. Yeah, you're a silly girl. Say hello to everyone. Hello. Hello. I love you. That's where the stain was, somewhere down over there. You can see where the fibers have been moved all around, but you no longer see... No, there's no poop stain there. It might look like there is, but there's no poop stain. Okay, you can see a bunch of the urine stains that I have to work on. That is the poop stain. The carpet's still drying, but that's what the poop stain looks like about an hour later. So I think really all we have going here is the carpet's a little cleaner, and that's why you notice the difference. And the carpet's still a little bit damp. But otherwise, you zoom out, you know, it's pretty hard to tell.